Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something that's key to a happy, healthy life: how to manage your relationship. Whether you're in a long-term partnership or just starting out, the way we manage our relationships can really impact our happiness and well-being. It's like trying to share a delicious pizza. You gotta know how to slice it right so everyone gets a piece they love. So let's dive in and talk about some practical tips to help you build a stronger, more fulfilling connection with your partner. Get ready for some laughs, some real talk, and maybe even a little dancing along the way. Let's do this. First off, communication is everything. You've probably heard this a million times, but it's so true. The foundation of any relationship is clear, honest, and respectful communication. Without it, things can quickly get lost in translation, like that time I tried to order a croissant in Paris. Imagine this: you're trying to tell your partner you want to go see that new animated movie. You know, the one with the talking squirrels and the epic dance battles. But instead of saying it directly, you drop hints like, "Oh, I wonder if that squirrel movie is any good," or "I heard dance battles are all the rage these days." Your partner, meanwhile, is thinking, "Why is she suddenly so obsessed with squirrels and dance battles?" They're missing your point entirely. And that's how misunderstandings happen. So how do we communicate effectively? Well, it's all about being direct, honest, and kind. No more squirrel metaphors or cryptic hints. Just tell your partner what you're thinking and feeling clearly and respectfully. And remember, communication is a two-way street. It's not just about expressing yourself, but also about listening to your partner with an open mind and heart. Think of it like a game of catch. You throw your thoughts and feelings to your partner, they catch them, process them, and then throw their own thoughts and feelings back to you. And just like in catch, you gotta pay attention and be ready to receive the ball. Now I know what you're thinking. Ellen, this sounds like a lot of work. And you're right, good communication does take effort. But trust me, the rewards are so worth it. When you and your partner can communicate openly and honestly, you build a foundation of trust, intimacy, and understanding that can weather any storm. Plus, it saves you from a lot of squirrel-related confusion. Next up, let's talk about boundaries. Setting healthy boundaries in a relationship is crucial for maintaining respect and personal space. Boundaries aren't about building walls, they're about creating a space where both partners feel safe and valued. Think of it like your personal bubble. Everyone has one, even if you can't see it. It's that invisible space around you where you feel comfortable and safe. And just like you wouldn't want someone popping your actual bubble, you don't want someone invading your personal space without permission. Boundaries are about communicating your needs and limits to your partner. For example, you might have a boundary about needing some alone time every day to recharge. Or maybe you have a boundary about not wanting to discuss certain topics, like work, before you've had your morning coffee. Now, setting boundaries can be tricky, especially if you're not used to it. It can feel a little awkward or even selfish at first. But remember, boundaries are not about being mean or controlling. They're about taking care of yourself and your emotional well-being. And when both partners feel safe and respected within the relationship, it creates a stronger, healthier connection. It's like building a treehouse. You need strong boundaries, or walls in this case, to create a safe and secure space where you can both relax and enjoy the view. So, how do you go about setting boundaries? Well, it starts with communication. Told you it was key. Talk to your partner about your needs and limits. Be clear, direct, and respectful. And remember, setting boundaries is an ongoing process. It's not a one-time conversation. As your relationship evolves, so will your needs and boundaries. And just like any good construction project, building healthy boundaries takes time, effort, and a whole lot of communication. But trust me, the end result, a stronger, healthier, and more fulfilling relationship, is well worth the effort. Plus, you'll have a pretty awesome treehouse to hang out in. Relationships aren't just about deep conversations and serious talks. It's also about fun. Keeping the spark alive is just as important. The excitement and novelty of a relationship often fade over time, but it doesn't have to be that way. Think back to the beginning of your relationship. Remember those butterflies in your stomach? The excitement of planning a date? The way you couldn't wait to see your partner, even if it was just for a quick coffee? Now, I'm not saying you need to recreate your first date every week, although a little spontaneity never hurt anyone. But it's important to make an effort to keep things fresh and exciting. Think of your relationship like a plant. You wouldn't just water it once and expect it to thrive forever, right? You need to give it sunlight, nutrients, and maybe even a little bit of love and attention. The same goes for your relationship. You need to nurture it with fun dates, thoughtful gestures, and quality time together. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. It's the little things that count. Maybe you surprise your partner with their favorite takeout after a long day. Or maybe you plan a fun weekend getaway, even if it's just a staycation at a cozy cabin in the woods. The point is to make time for each other and create new memories together. Life can get busy, but it's important to prioritize your relationship and make it a source of joy and excitement. And who knows, you might even rediscover those butterflies you thought were long gone. Because keeping the spark alive isn't just about grand gestures. It's about the little moments of connection, laughter, and love that make a relationship truly special. Every relationship involves two different people, and it's totally normal to have differences. Whether it's differences in interests, communication styles, or even life goals, how you manage those differences matters. Think of it like this. You love pineapple on your pizza, your partner thinks it's a crime against humanity. Does that mean your relationship is doomed? Of course not. It just means you have different tastes. The key is to respect those differences, even if you don't always understand them. It's about embracing the things that make you unique as individuals and appreciating how those differences complement each other. Maybe your partner loves hiking and you'd rather curl up with a good book. That's okay. You can still enjoy separate activities and come together to share your experiences. Or maybe you're a morning person and your partner is a night owl. That's fine too. You can adjust your schedules to find time to connect when you're both at your best. The point is, differences don't have to be deal breakers. In fact, they can actually make your relationship stronger and more interesting. It's all about finding a balance between respecting each other's individuality and nurturing your connection as a couple. And who knows? You might even learn something new from each other's differences. Maybe you'll discover a newfound appreciation for hiking. Okay, maybe not. Or maybe your partner will finally understand the joy of a good book. The important thing is to approach your differences with an open mind and a sense of humor. Because at the end of the day, it's those differences that make your relationship unique and special. A strong relationship isn't just about the two of you functioning together. It's also about helping each other grow. Supporting your partner's goals, dreams, and ambitions is a powerful way to strengthen your bond. Think of it like a cheerleading squad. Go team. You're there to cheer each other on, celebrate each other's wins, and offer support during the tough times. Maybe your partner is training for a marathon. You can show your support by waking up early to make them breakfast, offering words of encouragement, or even joining them for a training run if you're feeling ambitious. Or maybe your partner is pursuing a new career path. You can be their biggest cheerleader by listening to their ideas, offering helpful advice, and celebrating their successes along the way. The point is, being there for your partner, even in small ways, can make a world of difference. It shows them that you believe in them and that you're invested in their happiness and success. And when you support each other's growth, you create a positive feedback loop. Your partner's success becomes your success, and their happiness becomes your happiness. So be each other's biggest fans. Encourage each other to pursue your passions, celebrate each other's accomplishments, and offer a shoulder to lean on when things get tough. Because a relationship that fosters growth and supports individual aspirations is a relationship that's built to last. Plus, who wouldn't want a personal cheerleader by their side through life's adventures? So there you have it. 5 ways to manage your relationship: better communicate clearly, set healthy boundaries, keep the spark alive, respect each other's differences, and support one another's growth. Relationships take work, but with the right mindset and effort, they can become the most rewarding part of your life. What are some of the ways you manage your relationship? I'd love to hear your tips in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Thanks for watching, and take care of each other.